My God, the finest of margins separating these two right now. Hampus taking some initiative and taking some of the site. JKS, you better keep your hands on the keyboard, young man, because Hampus is coming. Oh, duel, crucial duel, and it is traded. Plopsky, however, meets Config up close. Chances dwindle. Rez needs this frag. You can see how much he's hunting for it. Does want to take Config while he knows it's the 1v1. Pushing in, and Hawk actually got a bit of a gap here. He can punish Config. Yeah, that's a free frag. One more to make it competitive, but Rush, with one click of his mouse, thrusts Rez into an unfavorable 1 versus 3.
He can pivot back. He has time to do so, but looks committed now.
Yeah, a headshot onto Blame. Could have started something, but there you have it. Complexity. So they're walking in now, and I think JKS is going to start getting a little bit concerned about Monster. The flash, however, does seem destined for a find. He's going to lose his vision. It's through. Stands and delivers. At least one on the UMP. A second now onto the USP. Stands his ground and delivers the double. Now to deny it, Smoke should lock Rush out.
Shallow.
Oh, it's too shallow. Way too shallow, and he realizes that should be an easy denial. There goes NIP's hopes and dreams. They do well to find 3 actually on those deagles, all things considered. Tucked in such a good position. Rush, timing, it's everything. 1.5 may not be enough. Complexity ready to batten down the hatches.
Still coming.
Double setup on short, and from heaven, he should have a sitting first. There goes one, and on short they stand. Chances dwindle, the boost could be everything, and it does put the bomb loose. That's gonna get really awkward. They have to be planting now, and he's open. Rez from heaven to defend, that was the chance. Config lays it all out in the open. A wide swing and a spray to try and knock him off the bomb. It could have been the round winner. Love to stop that AWP from being saved, and you can hear it leaving. Can he get it? Yes, he can. No AWP for you, but round all the same. NIP will take that one. Rez, a big part of that.
Oh, he's gonna get there in time. It's gonna be close.
Oh, didn't get it.
Looking like a fight is on the cards. 4 players in B right now for Complexity. So if this is quick, they got their players in the right place.
Here they go, off the flash, straight in, and the deagle is in prime position for a multi-kill. Rush has got them too. JKS as well. And just like that, NIP tried to change up the pace, but they get led in the face. Just Plopsky alone, disconnected from the bomb and wondering where it all went wrong. I did think the whole, like, you know, before Wolverine was all, you know, pumped full of adamantium and
that was
by the
cool.
Megacorp, I did like the idea of just being unbreakable. Ahead of the pack. This is such a hard behold. JKS, he's uncomfortable here. Does manage to knock the bomb down. 1 HP, he wins his duel. Blame's there in support. They really want JKS, but he's enough of a distraction to enable another. Somehow, some way. Another headshot from JKS in the feed, and he lives to tell his tale into the 7th. That is Cole, 5 to NIP's 1. Here they go. Okay, smokes are out, but Blame is there. They've got their CTs in the right place to receive a big deagle. 1 more is all they require, but the spray from Blame. He massacres 4. 3.5 as Config snatches one of them, but that was a big M4 spray down. Yes, he is your impact player. He's still playing anti-flash. He's a dead man walking. Poison, how fast are your flicks, bro?
Oh, no!
He actually gets one. Shouldn't have ever been in the realms of possibility. Maybe even a second now as ETR around the corner does bait the shot. That was exactly what he needed. Okay, the round continues. A little red face and a very quick wrist from Poison. Now Blame swung on, will go down. ETR providing all of the crucial frags. Nork, Optimus, he heard that. The nade could soften him up for this flank. Config's very quick on it, needs to control the taps and does so. Nork to clutch. Nade on his nose. Slight gap, but crossing nonetheless. And now the Config frag comes in. It's just JKS, even more damage dealt to him. His head's been spotted. He's going for the no-scope. He's going for the no-scope, but JKS prevails. And just in the nick of time, Complexity snatch away the 1v1. Config actually wants to choose to play next to the smoke. That's a T-smoke they've dropped, and their setup seems very imposing. CTR is actually Rez to meet the AWP. Config now has the element of surprise. If they run past him, he's in a dreamland. They're not checking him. Config has so many on his plate here. He just has to convert, waiting for the last one. Doesn't expect him, and Nork arrives in time. Bomb to be planted. Nade could finish off the job. Nork already caught one, but it's not in the right place. Instead, bomb down. Rush from Bank. JKS has an incendiary to force this fight out, and instead it's Nork falling to that AUG. if they double up in bank, the trade from JKS is crucial, and it doesn't even matter. Rush will win the round right there and then. Just like that, the American, 2 crucial frags, and even an AWP for good measure.
And there's still 3 players up towards A. Oh, look at that nade.
What a fantastic nade. They've got a read on this. JKS slinks behind enemy lines. It's only going to be good for one. Config actually catches the bullet from Nork. It's now down to a 2v2. And Nork is all alone now. Poison pulling the trigger successfully. Aggressive, needs the AWP frag, tries to bait the shot as best he can. Poison's not giving it to him. He's showing that restraint, and it enables a third. Poison 2 rounds won exclusively off the back of his big zoom banger.
So they're almost gifting the B bomb site here. JKS is getting even more passive.
Power of a single frag on that T side. They're coming in, and JKS can't handle the new AK that Plopski's working with just the Deagle Kevlar.
Should be a save call. They can't go into this. Look at the cash. They haven't been able to keep their head above water complexity. Sure, the rounds look great, but the money not. The hunt is still coming. Anything else for NIP here is fantastic. A few seconds left on this, and Poison, he's missed the shot. He's lost the AWP.
And Rush won't be able to recover it either. Hampers some huge impact to be found.
Oh.
And they even snatch the AWP.
Look at those smooth
Oh,
moves.
it couldn't get any better for the Swedes. What a round to completely... It's not a dream buy. Poison under so much pressure. Ahead of it, Rez into the site, some damage, but it's all good. Ninjas with 2 into the site. 1 from Blame, unchecked. Another is provided. And they actually second-guessed the plant. That will provide just a little bit more time for Rush and JKS to pull up their socks. And their chances really do hinge on the next 10 seconds. If they find one, Kit's recovered, as is the FAMAS. Nork. Oh, he actually has been caught, and ZTR is damn low. Hampus, however, can find them. And look at the damage.
Oof.
By a Nat's wing, they get away with that one. 6 HP on one, 2 on the other. From max loss bonus to max win bonus, they are slaying. Into the fast B now. They have got the pieces in the right place here, and JKS no slouch. The spray only allowed to 1. Rush stands and does deliver. Plopski's there on the barrels, needs to adjust quickly and has. Rush has done enough. Rez is low. Nork's on the site as well. If he could just find one more. Smoke onto the bomb, and he plans to incendiary it just at the right time. Should stop the retrieval and make this round a guarantee, which it is. Complexity, no need for all the nades when the bullets and the fights come so quick.
Poison up close in the bathrooms. We'll be having a free run along here, so all the attention...
Oh, Config! He actually gets 3 on the spray. Masterfully controlled. And Poison will wrap it all up. That's 11. Complexity stabilize after a bit of a mid-half wobble. Let's see if NIP have got enough to push us to 3. It was always an edge to Cole, but not by that margin. Fair play, 1x bet. Let's get this in a boost set up, and it's going to be completely flashed off. No one checks barrels, and Hampus profits. It's only 2. Plopski, however, quick to the trigger on the second, and now it does come down to these final few bits.
Oh, not like
Great
this.
Shooting from Blame. Perhaps it is like this. He's been handed a 1 versus 2. Oh, and if
they're both tucked in.
Peek him, that's so well played by the Swedes. You're never going to get them both. Maybe even not one. No armor. Body shots are enough. So unless they find their way into the site now, it seems too easy for Nork. He tries to transfer to no avail. A man advantage as that bomb likely to go down. No one can contest immediately. They do have that man advantage though, and they want to try and press the issue just a little on this plant. Rez has only got a scout. Config. Oh! Caught just as he tried to rack closer. Extends the advantage, and with a scout no less. Rez finds the scalp. Rush isn't ready for this, and it's just falling apart for Complexity. Blame. He's got to deal with so many targets. He's just going to get overrun, and another successful retake from the Swedes.
Looks like it will be a B finish, right? Config's grabbed the bomb, smoked on off, going down connector here, but it's quite the setup to deal with over towards B. Here's the go.
It rains in. Short's an important part. Oh dear, ZTR couldn't finish his meal, and Plopski can't either. Oh, but the bomb, it's fallen down. It does get awkward for JKS. It's now a 1v2. Hampus with the 2 quick frags. And Nork's ready for him. There you have it. NIP lock him down. Poison, he's AWP'd these halls before. He knows how it works, but Nork does successfully open up the account. to back to site. That's his next battle. And Config, he's been smoked off and he hears the retreat of Nork. Tucked in now on Optimus. And held by Rez. Great setup, baited in. The power of a sound cue lulls Config into the frag. And that's 2. Quick opening frags. They're going. Maybe CTR staring at the floorboards. If they lose another, Plopsky denies. A crucial spray and 10 for the Ninjas' defense. Canary in the coal mine. And look at the angles Rez is holding. Config has his shoes blown off. The hottest kicks in town. And Plopsky with the trigger discipline to really, really twist the knife. It's only JKS now, and he's gone. As is the round, tying it all up. Ninjas in pajamas with a 8-1, should they convert this, on their CT side so far. Nice catch from Config, just in positioning alone.
This would be mental. Surely there's no way you can win around like this.
No. Look at the bomb, dude. It's up short. Hampus is rotated in. The door is already blown off, and so Hampus, all too aware.
12-12.
Don't forget those odds as well. They were really screaming Complexity's name at the start of this half. They're going for a boost now, and that is a freebie. Hampus down and out. JKS wants to try and continue with this pace. He knows there's going to be some rejigging of the CT setups. And oh no! Through the monster tunnel, it could have been a disaster. It still can. ZTR's on the site unchecked. The spray from JKS hasn't confirmed his location. He's just begging for a chance, and it may very well come. Can he knock off the bomb? He can. Rush is found. He's got smokes to hide around. And now a man advantage. They needed this one. This was theirs for the taking, and now it can be denied. They're coming up short. JKS, is he ready? He is! And he pulls it across the line for Cole. 3 quick frags and an AWP for his good measure. Throws out one of his own to keep them on the edge of that smoke. And this, after the flash, is their chance. Rush didn't quite spot him on the initial check. Now 4 versus 2, JKS and Blame. Oh, out! A quick reaction from JKS. Perhaps the plant can happen after all. He's already had 1 high impact round. This one's just too much to order. NIP disrespecting the rules, not giving you time to set up in the post plant.
Yeah, with the loss bonus where it's at, Complexity should be good for another one, or at least in touching distance. But look at the pressure, you're right. As soon as that bomb gets planted, they're forcing on in. JKS low on HP. Blame is trying to get out of the flames and
considered this option, yep. And with the back turned, JKS hunted down. Trigger discipline, crucial. And into the site with a chance, perhaps. Rez's presence is enough to deter them from doing anything fast. Util and a plant. Rez confirmed he's still on that monster side, the rest advancing much more predictably. That smoke might actually help Blame, gives him a bit of a moment to focus on Rez, still spots him out, confirms his location. Gap as well for Blame to work off. Now this 2v4 becomes a 2v2. They're doing it. 14th in elusive round, falls to Poison to come up clutch, and he is going around the world.
Hasn't been heard.
Hasn't been heard. They know he's coming from short, or at least they suspect it, and now they are there to react in time. Nork very quick to the trigger. It could have been an equalizer, but instead, NIP 1 away from taking Complexity to a 3rd. Russia's been tasked with the responsibility of finding him this time, and with no Molotov. Oh, so loud though, and well, ZTR fully flashed. This is a dream for Complexity. Oh, it's only going to get slightly soured by Nork's frag.
Have to save.
Spotted. They have to keep hold of what they can. Rez doesn't get many easier frags than that.
Well, they should hunt now. Send a couple of bodies after Hampus at least. Check out the money situation over there for NIP. For them, it's only going to be 1,400 going into the next round. But this is not looking great whatsoever. Bomb goes off. Complexity steal another. That's going to be only their 3rd round here.
Info push now on long. Config may not catch him.
They've died in the back so many times, Cole.
I want to see it. Check it. No, he hasn't. Oh, Rez has caught the timing perfectly.
Poison's dead in the back.
Completely. Rez again. What a ninja. Living up to the namesake of the organization. Another frag. He wants to finish this here in regulation. It's only Blame. It's only Config. And despite a harrowing CT affair, it's all onto one man now. Blame to keep Cole's dreams alive. ZTR, oh, caught on a jump. He will finish the job, but the trade is there, and NIP take us to 3. Hard for